Hello my friends and welcome to episode 22 of our Football Manager 2020 Rangers Let's Play. Today we are taking on Celtic in the league and this is an interesting game. Since the last episode, now if you've not checked that out, go check it out before spoilers. Now there is spoilers on the screen so you might have already been spoiled, but unfortunately there's a bit more to it than that, so go check it out before you come back. But we played St Mirren, Farinez rather. Got an own goal. It was never an own goal. It was a header that was on target. He saved it and it went in anyway. Went down as an own goal. I disagree with that assessment. But we won 4-1 regardless of that. Harry Wilson got us rolling with a penalty early on before that own goal. We then brought on Ryan Kent off the bench and he scored a 20-minute hat-trick from left wing. Absolutely sensational before we played Hibs. Harry Wilson scored early. Alfredo Morelos got himself sent off just as early. And we won 3-0. I played this game basically without a striker. As much as you see Brophy coming off the bench, he played left wing, rotating with the right wing during this game. Harry Wilson with the goal, Alex Lowry to double our lead, and Joe Aribo finishing the rout off. 3-0 was very flattering to Hibs. Despite us having 10 men, we were in complete control of this game. Excuse me, I do have a bit of a cold coming on, so voice might be a bit off today. Celtic have lost their last 2 games in the league, which gives them a total of losing their last 3 domestic games in all. They lost to us in the Betfred Cup final, they then lost to Motherwell and then Hearts on the bounce. They did beat PSV in that time, which will also mean that despite as much as being 14 points behind us going into this game, they're already through in Europe. We are not in Europe anymore because of that bad luck in the last episode. With results going against us in the other game and, the one bad mistake that we made in our game and then not being able to score. But that means that we don't have Europe. We've got a massive point lead. We're in very, very good shape this season regardless of this result. The most they can close this gap to right now is 11 points. 11 points is as much as they can close the gap to. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully we extend it to 19. Which would be absolutely unbelievable. I'm just going to double check my team because we're going to go straight into the game. Ross McCrory is actually supposed to be suspended here, but I don't really know what's happened, and maybe I'm misunderstanding it. I'm going to double check this. McCrory. Helps if I spell it correctly, doesn't it? McCrory has, for all, it doesn't start until the 29th of December, so we've actually got him for this game. Now Morelos is suspended. My staff recommended appealing it. I decided against that because I would rather have him back sooner rather than later, and when I looked at the challenge myself I went, that's a red card. It was one of his red mist type challenges, let's put it that way. As much as my staff said it was harsh, I disagreed, so just went with my gut. We're throwing in a Richie Holster for this game with Brophy on the bench. I might switch that round, I don't know. Yeah, go with Richie Holster. My gut says go with Richie Holster. And we're taking on Celtic, of course. Now again, I'm talking quiet. The little one has fallen asleep and he's in the same room, so I'm trying really hard not to wake him. And obviously I've got a cold on top of that, so my throat is absolutely killing me. But our team that we've gone with Farinez, O'Donnell, Suter, Katic, Barisic, McCrory, Aribo, Gomez, Harry Wilson, Ryan Kent and Richie Holster. Now this will be the last game that we have before on stream before the January transfer window. Well, say stream on video before the January transfer window, and really that gives me the time now to talk about that. I think because we're out of Europe, we just sort of sprinkle the squad with a bit of talent where we need to. Right back, maybe a left back if we lose Barisic, although I think Hickey is ready, and I've got a young lad who's probably about where Hickey was last season. And other than that, I don't really see any other issues that we need to be addressing. Maybe strikers, because Morelos has not been at the top of his game this season, but I don't want to go out and spend big money on a striker. We don't really have big money to spend. We've brought in Batista Mayer for 5.5 million. We've got another defender coming in for 500,000, I think it is, an absolute steal by the way. So I think we just stick with what we've got in most cases, and if anything it's trimming off the squad, trimming out guys like Acosta, who knew guys that are on big wages who aren't necessarily getting the games to justify them. I'm going to go with another get creative just before half time, if I can actually get it in before half time. Get inspired by the feedback. Hopefully we can get it. Come on, give me a goal, give me a highlight, because otherwise I'm not doing any other games for this episode, so I'd be pretty embarrassed. Of course it would give me more time to go and assess the squad. I'm going to go with an assertive. I'm not happy. It's kind of what I was looking for. And send them out again. It's not been a good performance so far. We've got people on the bench that can change things though, hopefully. We've got Acosta, Palacios isn't too bad, Hickey's there, who's been playing very, very well. In fact, he's actually playing probably better than Borna at the minute. But I felt that it's probably just too big a game for him. That's a good ball from Harry Wilson. He's found Richie Holster, who's just ran into Wimmer. Fortunately, the experienced Austrian, I think he is, just standing up strong against Wimmer. And Bale is in. It's past Fernandez. Bring Brophy on. It's just not good enough. That's just taking one ball to split our defence. In fact, I'm not even convinced that was onside, and truthfully, full back maybe. That'd be about it. Milkut, won by Barisic, well done. McCrory, Kent, McCrory, Gomez, Aribo, Harry Wilson. Oh, you've got to take a touch there and bring it onto your left. Go if I show some passion. This would be our first defeat of the season if things stay the same, and our first defeat against Celtic in this series. Rogic plays it back. Goalkeeper calm as you like, though unfortunately for us. Played it across, and Albrighton, one touch and he's away from Barisic here. It's 2-0. That'll go down as an own goal as well. Come on, guys. Ross McCrory, I want you tight mark and Tom Rogic, please. And we'll go with the Acosta thingy situation. What I want to do now is go very attacking. And even bring Barisic off for Hickey. He's not having the best of games. He's starting to tire. Let's get him off. We need a get creative now. Not a good second half for us at all. Okay. Yeah, keep used that actually. And make Kent pressing. Wing back, attack. Wing back, attack. Costa can go there. McCrory can go there. Stop playing it out of defence. I want you to just get it forward. Over the top plays, long kicks. Confirm changes, go. It's going to be no highlights, aren't there? I feel like we were never really second best in that game. Stats, match stats. They had the 2 clear-cut chances to our 1. But I feel like overall we were the better side. Unfortunately, Celtic have beaten us for the first time in this series. We're still top of the league by 11 points. So, not a disaster by any stretch. But not good enough. That is not the performance I have come to know from our team. They put us on the counter twice. Faranez has got his second own goal of the season. that one was legitimate. But the first defeat of the season domestically as well. Have a quick look at the team. This is a big squad. I want to trim it down quite a lot because there's so many places, and we don't need all these guys fighting for places when we are, really realistically the only team without European football that should be competing for a title. So we can get some of these guys out, get them out, some of them out on loan, likes of Cammy Palmer, maybe Alex Lowry. I think he's wanted for transfer by Newcastle from memory. Oh, that's kind of gone up a bit now. Eek. Who's Cammy Palmer wanted by Airdrie on loan? That might be an option, might be a bit lower level that I want to loan him out to. Anyway guys, I'll leave you with the Ladbrokes Premiership table. Leave a comment on what you think of that game. It was disappointing for me, but we can maybe take nothing out of it. But yeah, let me know what you think anyway. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.